It's September 10th. Tomorrow, September 11th. It's going to be 20 years for that. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I figured now would be a good time to do it. Um, I mean, I guess we're okay. You know, Jackson's almost 8 months now and likes to turn on faucets, drink out of them. He's trying to get on the counter right now, so don't be surprised you see a German Shepherd walk past the counter. Get down. He's like a kid. Anyway, it's been a rough year. Obviously, everyone's still going through the COVID stuff. You know, we took a big hit business-wise, almost fatal. We were able to bounce back a little bit, and then I got scammed. A couple $1,000s on my end, but what we could have made would have been $6,000 to $7,000. And then that company disappeared, so they got me some money. Since then, it hasn't got a lot better. My truck broke down, the one I bought last year. A little more than I have to fix. You know, I have some money, but I'm not sure where to go from here. But to keep pushing, trying to make something happen. You know, you learn a lot when you fall, and you learn, who really supports you and who don't. You know, it's funny. Everyone says, "Well, oh, you should have called. I'd have helped you after the fact." I swallowed my pride on several occasions and asked for help, and those folks were unable to really give any. I always looked at this business that it's not about me, you know what I mean? It's about the people that you're supposed to be protecting or safely look out for. So a lot of things I used to do for free, I can't anymore. You also realize that, and it's always common with me that it always seems that, I hate to use the word enemy because it's such a harsh word, but those type of people are always connected to me as friends before. Maybe all this I deserve. That is possible. But, if I can give any advice, unless you're thinking about, harming yourself or something like that, asking for help is not the way to go. It's not really a matter of pride. It's like confidence, I guess. You lose that confidence in yourself when you're trying to depend on others, or when you think you can depend on others. And I've sent messages or called people that said that they would always have my back, and they don't even bother responding to the message, or the ones that did, there was little that they were willing to do. Even though on a couple of occasions they lost some big accounts for things I don't really know why, but I was able to replace those with maybe not as equal a size, but pretty close equal size accounts, and then I get nothing for it, but aggravation. So I got to quit doing stuff for free. We're not down and out yet. Obviously I got to figure out what to do with this car, and then we're still trying to get out of where we live. The area around us isn't getting any better. The home is older, and a lot of the stuff that needs to be fixed is beyond my expertise. Even with the car, I paid $5,000 for it last year. I probably dumped already, close to $2,000 or $3,000 in it since I've had it, and now they're telling me it's $2,800 for a motor, and I don't have that. I got a couple things going on for September work-wise, but bills still got to be paid and that kind of stuff. Jen's been a champ, and you know, obviously we hope that she doesn't lose any confidence in me in this, but I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. Stress is one of those things that even when you solve one problem, when you wake up the next morning, you might wake up to 3 or 4 more. But like I said, this week's been kind of interesting. I'm going to hopefully work a festival end of September with the guys out of Grand Rapids, which is a great crew. Those guys are even in one of the colleges now, so very proud of what those guys have done. We had some history with them. We got a call from a potential client for out-of-state work for static. It's still early phrase, so there's not really a whole lot I can talk about. It's long-term, if it plays out, it's going to be beneficial, obviously, for me, for the client, and the company that I'm talking to. They're out of California. What they offer is unbelievable. In California, it's pretty strict with security, so the guys you have to recruit, they do the same as like the police departments. When people are leaving the military, a lot of law enforcement departments will set up shop inside these centers, these release centers where these guys are waiting their discharge to recruit them, and then that's something what these guys do. But they offer security, medical, and they even do canine work. All military or close to military, public service, federal service type guys, and obviously they're gonna do great on their own. They don't need me to do that, but it's one of those companies that if I can help out, I think it's gonna do a lot of good. But anyway, I just wanted to sit and chat for a minute and kind of, like I said, I haven't done one of these in a while. I try to do Vimo or whatever it is, and for some reason it doesn't cooperate with me. But that's it. Take it easy, and we'll talk later.